I was very excited about doing this talk until just a couple minutes ago. No, somebody came up to me and said, is Bill Nye your real name? And I said, it's William Nye. And he said, well, why did you change it? I don't know how well this is going to go. So this is the Curiosity rover, which is on Mars as we speak. Actually, it's a picture of the Curiosity rover. It's quite a bit bigger than this, and it's on Mars. Tell you, Dr. Hubbard, you know this better than I do, but the mission was delayed 26 months. So the cost, does the overall cost now over $3 billion?
No,
$2.5 billion. $2.5 billion on Mars. It's not even locked. All right? Anybody could just walk up to it. I don't know what they're doing. So this picture was taken by the MALI camera, the microscopic hand lens imager, because geologists all walk around with their hand lenses. Any geologists here? Are there any geologists? No, really? Because you're afraid to say anything. Yeah, you'll recognize them. They all walk around looking, just hoping to see things on the ground. Because the guys, they're obsessed with the rocks on Mars. And the reason is we may discover something that will change the world. And I appreciate the previous panel where people are talking about flying in space, tourism in space. And I am a guy, I applied to be a conventional astronaut with NASA 4 times, Ed. But now, say again?
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. I said sorry. But, I'm just some guy. Ed, now, to be an astronaut, there's this questionnaire. How many PhDs do you have? A, 100 to 300. So anyway, with that said, people will often, people especially of my age, will say, if they can put a man on the moon, why can't they blank? And you can see that going to the moon was exciting, giant rocket, and it was so popular, it was so pervasive, we even had board games, Rockets to the Moon, and you'll notice that it's timely and fun to play. Are there any professors here? Scott's here. I just want you all to know, I appreciate it, but when you have the laser pointer and you shake it, it doesn't help. It's not giving, there's no more information. It's just, but this turns out to be of great significance to all of us. If they can put a man on the moon, like I'm working the microphone problem here. If they can put a man on the moon, why can't they blank? And there is a reason why they can't. And it's like this. This is a map of the U.S. interstate highway system. The interstate highway system reckoned in 2010 dollars, which is the last time this was really done, $114 billion for the U.S. interstate highway system. That's the federal portion. All in, there was several billion more put in by the states. In 2010 dollars, the Apollo program, $151 billion. Yes, if you give you guys $151 billion, you could put 12 people just about anywhere you want. And so that's what they or we did back in the day. And it was exciting. And so there was a Cold War that led to this remarkable adventure. And now we are changing those swords into plowshares. We are doing extraordinary science. And so this is why I just want to give you this perspective, because I am an engineer. I'm a human. But, yeah, hey, your pants don't reach the floor. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're an engineer, aren't you? Yeah. Hey, man, can you fix the blender? Yeah, that's why we invited you. Yeah. So, yeah, I can. I can fix the blender. Hold the plug in the wall real firmly, and then put the blender under some cold running water. Let's see it's a little science literacy joke there. So,